It was a terrible, terrible night that I will always remember.
I don't have one hero, but if I could see myself in a fictional character, I don't know, maybe Tomb Raider, because I love to travel, she's a strong woman. I would like to climb mountains as she does and walls the way she does. So I think she's a good representative of a female world. And I love video games, so.
For me, it would be probably Deadpool, because it's so crazy and
fun.
I just love him. I'm afraid that when the tour bus fridge runs out of beer, then I get really...
or when the AC breaks down in the middle of the
bus.
summer. Yeah, that's scary.
The Cookie Monster?
Cookie Monster.
I think I actually, for last Halloween, I had a giant Cookie Monster custom. I have pictures on Instagram if you want to check it out.
Pizzoccheri, which is a specialty from Italy. It's a special kind of pasta with cheese and veggies and potatoes. Very, very rich, but it's one of my favorite. But we love to eat, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, for me it's probably pasta carbonara is my favorite pasta, so the way I make it, so that would be myself cooking.
I've been there once, probably in my whole life, because I was pretty good at school, you know, I was like observing the rules and studying. One day I just lost it, I can't remember the reason, so they used to write something with the print on the diary, and that was intimidating. I was a little girl. I was like, I feel so sorry, because I was thinking about what my parents would tell me when I would go home.
I got suspended from school because I wasn't going. I was just cheating, and I was going to my friends playing pool in the morning and going to have fun instead of going to school. So after like a month of doing that, they called my parents and say, "Hey, he's not coming. What happened?" You know?
Like, is he dead? No.
So they suspend me for a little bit, and then.
Maybe it would be useful with another language. I would love to instantly learn Chinese, Japanese, and Russian.
Or probably be a mechanics, so you can fix your own car and don't spend all that money.
Or a computer expert, like a social media expert. There are so many things that would be interesting.
I've seen on the plane coming here in the States, I've seen Alita.
Oh, that's right. We watched a movie on the plane.
And that was good. I prefer the original Japanese
I liked it a lot.
movie, but it wasn't bad.
Either Maleficent or Evil Queen.
The Vulture from Spider-Man.
Oh, I broke my skull when I was 12 in the weirdest way. I fell off a balcony during a sleepwalking, and that was the only episode of sleepwalking in my whole life, but I did it good.
Once we were playing in Belfast, Ireland, and I kind of my knees, it wasn't dislocated, but it just made me fall because it wasn't twisted. So I fell on the drum kit, and I already had a problem on my shoulder, and I dislocated my shoulder while I fell on the drum kit. So I finished 3 songs of the set with the dislocated shoulder, and then they rushed me into the hospital. And when I arrived in the hospital, there was a guy having a problem with the heart, like really bad heart attack or something. So I was right behind him, and there was just a small curtain separating us, and he was obviously screaming, and so I was with the shoulder out and freaking out. So it was a terrible, terrible night that I will always remember.
I remember once we stopped at a truck stop, and it was in Italy, and they had a thong distributor with all writings, and it was pretty original because I've never seen anything like that, and it was like a very tiny truck stop, and I was like, how on earth did you think about selling
Maybe
thongs?
Truck drivers like to use them.
Yes,
never know.
but they were, yeah.
It's more comfortable for driving.
Okay, but I got one, yeah.